Hey there, staff at Hanby and Hawthorne. Your favorite librarian is here, Mr. Maseko. Hey, one of my goals this year is to periodically send out some video tips for the entire staff to show you what's available, resources that are at your fingertips that you might not realize are available to you to use. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the very basic thing, which is accessing your account within Destiny. So you might not realize that you have the ability to do that, to log into Destiny and to see your account. So I'm going to teach you how to do that today and just show you some basic things. It's kind of similar to what I teach the students to do from second through fifth grade. We do that. Well, basically second grade, we teach them, and then we do a little review in third, fourth, and fifth to make sure it's all still working. So to get in there, you just need to go to Clever. And then once you're within Clever, it's quite possible that it might already be up here in your favorites. If it's not, if you scroll down here into the more apps under the district, it should be there at least. Now, again, because I'm biased, I favorited it, so it's all the way at the top for me. Now, to log in, when I click on this, since I'm a returning user, all of my login information is saved. So what will happen is when I click on it, the screen will change multiple times and log me in. For you, if you're a first-time user, which you should be, when you click on the Destiny app, the page is going to change. It's going to then ask you for a username and password, which is real simple. It's the same username and password you use to get on your Chromebook. So plug that in. Get logged in. You'll want it to save as well, so that way you're not putting it in every time when you return to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it on Destiny and get logged in. And there you can see, went through all those steps for me. Now, Clever just defaults to Hanby for me, so people at Hawthorne that are watching this is the same, pretty similar setup. Okay, it looks the same. It's just that just a smaller collection at Hanby. We don't have the same things that we do at the bigger collection within Hawthorne. But anyways, so once you're logged in, I will tell you right now, Destiny Discover, the way it looks like this, it does not look very appealing. That is because it's going through a giant upgrade. It's supposed to be finished, I believe, sometime in September. And then once that happens, I can get it back set to, it actually has its own elementary school setting. So once that's in there, so it's more intuitive for our younger students to use, because right now it's not, because like even the search thing is hidden up in here though. But anyway, so once that happens, it will hopefully look a lot better. Plus there's all different kinds of backgrounds that I can select to use it for our students to actually view this stuff a little bit better. So just to give you an overview, my stuff, and you're probably seeing more stuff than you are than on my screen right now compared to when you log on, because I'm an administrator, because I just have more administrative duties and things that I can do and can control, or I can click on myself here. So I can do that. I can click on my profile, and then if I want to do my put in a personal information there, can add an emoji. If you want to use a person, you want to use a sticker. The kids really get into this though, and they can add that in there for your account. Okay. But to find the stuff that you might be interested in, always click on home. That'll take us right back to the home page here. And then under my stuff. All right, so this is where you can look at your checkouts if you have any. Maybe there's a book you had used previously, and you're like, I can't remember what the title of that one is. This should have your entire history on it. Holds is something I need to get turned on, because that's something I want to enable you guys as a staff to be able to do, so that way you don't just have to email directly unless you're like an immediate need. You're like, oh, I need this tomorrow or whatever. That kind of, you need it faster, because any holds, it'll take a day before it gets emailed to me and get that noticed. And then you can create a favorites, things that you have favorites if you favorite a book, and it'll make a list of that too as well, so you can help you remember what you're looking for. Search buttons here. click on that. Again, it is not very visually appealing, so you can type in title, author, or topic, whatever you're looking for, and it'll search up within. So now this is logged in as Hanby, this would only search Hanby's catalog. So our Hawthorne people, it will only search the Hawthorne catalog. Okay. So one of the things that you might not be aware of is that we can request, myself and Beth Mulick, our library clerk, library books from other libraries. So let's say you search for a title here and it's not available here at Hanby. Okay, you can just send me an email, and then I have the ability to search the entire district's library catalogs. Okay, so that's very helpful. So then sometimes we can find a title that you might be interested in using that you need to use for a lesson, and then what will happen is I'll just request to have that sent to you right through the district mail, and it'll go right to you, and then you can either send it right back to that school, that library, or you can bring it to me and or Beth, and we can take care of that and mail it for you as well. Totally up to you though. But the search there again is just the display right now is just not very visually appealing though. So just to give you also heads up, this is things we go over with the students. So what's been recently added displays up here, and then you can scroll through it with this carousel, and hopefully, like the students, you realize the green is in, the red is out. So I always try to get them to think of it as go and stop, just like a stoplight. So if I went here, that's out. Now a student cannot hold a book. I've got that turned off. We used to do that, but it was just way too hectic for us to keep track of. But the thing is, you click on the cover there, it'll give you some more information, tell you its call number. It tells you the sublocation. So if you haven't really noticed much in the library before, everything has been, we are modified from what a traditional library is and how we are set up. And it's all on account to make the access easier for the students and hopefully for you as a library user as well. So this is a everybody, which is all of our picture books are together in one section, everybody, and everything's color coded as well. And that's also to help the students out about which shelves are a good place for them to look for books. Okay. And then it gives you the overview. Okay. It gives you a little summary of what the book is about then. So this one's out. So obviously I could not check that out if I wanted to. If it was in, that means it's available. It should be on the shelf. Okay. Or maybe it's on the reshelving cart. As well, but those are things that you can check out. It should be readily available for you to check out. Okay, so that's the basics on Destiny Discover. There's some other things, exciting things with collections coming. Right now, there's a lot of glitches in it. There's stuff showing up that shouldn't show up. There's stuff that should show up is not showing up. But basically, I got some book lists specifically on diverse titles for us to be using, so you can just search right through there. It'll show you what we have within our school catalogs as well. Okay, remember, if you have any questions, shoot me an email about Destiny. If it's not working, okay, there's always glitches. It always happens with the students, but that kind of tends to be that they're not entering their login information correctly though. But again, that's what I have for you. Be on the lookout for more tips and tricks on how to use things within Destiny, and we'll do some stuff on Info Ohio as well. So stay safe and keep reading.